Hey friend, Sherri James here. In this video, I want to talk about the cost of not knowing who your who is. Okay. By that, I mean not knowing who your one perfect client is. So, do you remember as kids, we used to play this game, or we played this game at like birthday parties called Pin the Tail on the Donkey? So, little secret, I hate that game. I straight hate that game. Oh my God. I can't think of anything worse than putting a blindfold on and trying to figure out where to pin something. I never found satisfaction in that game. And if I went to a birthday party and they had that game, I was on the sidelines shaking my head like, nah, I'm good. I'll sit this one out. To me, not knowing who your who is, not knowing who your one perfect client is like playing a perpetual game of pin the tail on the donkey, except it's not just bragging rights for winning at a birthday party that's on the line. It's your livelihood that's on the line. It's not having money to pay your kids' tuition and they're going off to college, or they've got to go to a different college because the resources aren't there. It's not having those extra funds to cover things for your parents as they are aging and they've got mounting bills related to healthcare. So that kind of not knowing who it is that you serve, it's just not a game that I want to play. And I really don't think you should be playing that game either. In the decade that I have been launching courses, I have found that when you speak to everyone, no one hears you. I'll say that again. When you speak to everyone, no one hears you. So I want to give you 5 questions to work through to help you clarify who is your who. Who are you trying to reach? Number 1, call out your perfect client. So I'll use my practice as an example. I work with minister coaches. This is my tribe, so to speak. That's it. There are plenty of coaches out there. I think there's like 1 million plus coaches out there in the US at least. Okay, that's fine. I only work with ones that are ministers or ministry leaders and a coach. They're typically juggling the responsibilities of ministry and coaching. That's it. Nobody else. Number 2, speak to the challenges that they face. So I said this before. People who don't know you will trust you to lead them away from pain before they'll trust you to lead them to pleasure. So when you speak to the pain that they are feeling, when you speak to the things that are on their plate, like, issues with staff members, having enough people to do the work, because there's always more work than there are people. Those are things that, in my case, that a minister coach can relate to, and they know that I have their back because 1, I'm living their experience personally, and 2, and working to solve it in my own practice, and working as well as a coach. So I know, and also this is something else, I know that a number of minister coaches, not all of them, but a really decent number, are dealing with some type of money guilt, that they are, in a sense, almost being bullied into poverty. They didn't take a vow of poverty as a part of their, spiritual path, but because of the way that ministers and money are viewed, they almost feel guilty making money outside of ministry. Your clients want to know that you have their back. So you want to be able to speak to the things that are really important to them. Number 3, what will it cost them to stay where they are? Sometimes people don't know, like they haven't thought out the massive cost that they are experiencing if they don't change something. And so you may have to help them articulate what life will look like if they don't do something about where they are right now. And so this is something that in your messaging that you want to begin to do. Talk to them about where they are and talk to them about the cost of staying where they are. And then number 4, help them. Start now helping. Don't wait for money to change hands in order to add value. Here's a belief that I adopted, and it has served me. You can use it if you choose. It's only a matter of time before the people that I desire to serve will be doing compensated business with me, and I'm not going to wait for that time to add incredible value. And number 5, ask them to reach out if they would like additional help. So once you help them, then ask them, invite them to reach out, invite them to reach out and book a strategy call with you, or reach out to explore your practice. You are in business. Ask, ask, ask for the people to reach out. All right, let's recap. These are 5 things that you can do to begin to flesh out who's your who. Number 1, call out your one perfect client. Speak to them directly. Name them. Number 2, speak to the challenges that they face. Number 3, help them understand the cost of staying where they are. Number 4, help them. Add value to them. And number 5, ask them to reach out if they would like additional help. And so here comes my ask. If you are a minister coach, you've got a book, a coaching system that you want to turn into a profitable, automated online course, click the link and let's chat. All right, my friend, I'll see you in the next video.